Okay, but seriously, like, what is up with this whole idea of the dragon's powers all being in their eyeballs? The giant dragons. Why isn't their power just in them? Why is it in their eyes? I don't understand. I'm sure there's some mythology or whatnot. It's like that, but I don't know. In either case, hello, welcome back to Post Endwalker. Where we are inside of, what was this again? Lapis Manalis. And there is ceruleum all around us, which is neat. And we're about to talk to Vashon about what to do next. Vashon stares at the floor despondently. Oh, Azdaha, what has become of you, that even your eye should be so spent of aether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Virtua. I appreciate that you are upset. Such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Elfino and Elisay back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Quest accepted. We're actually going back there, apparently. Okay. That's why we have access to all of this. I was like, huh, it does seem like we have access to all of this stuff. Hey, okay. Once again, we are walking through the dungeon. As we did in Troya. God, and I hope that doesn't mean that I'm going to have to go back and forth through the frickin' everything's... Well, I guess I just realized I can mount in here. I probably could in Troya, and I just missed that. So, passage to the Vicus Messorum. But, like, we fell down here? How are we going back up? Like, seriously. How did I get back up here? Forum Messorum. Forum Messorum. Nice. At least we get a chance to, like, look around and such, though. I think that's somewhat cool. Kind of hated when they did it in Nier. But, like, in Nier, it was like, do this for collection points. And also, you can come back and do this more for more collection points. I'm like, nope. I don't see Virtua with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent. I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Elfino, he set his sights on the ceruleum spring, hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and your Stola mind helping us with our search, then? I'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, And then back to the snowcraft once you filled them with cerulean. Oh god, that sounds like a nightmare. Oh god. Oh god. Don't like the sounds of that. Search for a leak-proof container. Well, we have a bottomless barrel. That's definitely the best idea right there. This is less a container and more a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. How about a dilapidated barrel? This is exactly the same message. Hole poked barrel. Same message again, I assume? Yep. Sturdy barrel. There we go. Container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for cerulean storage. And now back to the cerulean spring. Whee! Whee! This is such a weird looking mount. Like this, apparently this is a keyring, which makes no sense. But what can you do? Such a weird looking mount though. That said, speaking of mounts, I actually got a new one today from all of the stuff. Let's go ahead and summon it. I have literally never used it until now. It is kind of neat looking, not gonna lie. Frickin' fire horse. I mean, I kind of assumed it'd be a little more fire than it is. But, frickin' fire horse, you know? I mean, it's a nightmare, you know? Kind of figured there'd be a bit more fire to it than there was. But it is what it is. Hi, Zero. Just chilling out here. Container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Yay! I don't have to run all the way back. I was gonna say, if it makes me now run the whole dungeon back, I am going to be not pleased. It's gonna make me run the whole dungeon back to get to freaking the Varshan though. Good work, my friend. Expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. There's the Garlemald exit. Snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Sure. 'Cause why not? Wow! Are we really that far away? Wow! I didn't realize that we were that far away. Like, look at that. Freaking Tower of Babel way out there. That's kinda... Like, I did not realize we were that far away. That's really cool. There they are. Where's Vitra?
ブリトラはまだ来てないようね。
There he is.
待たせてすまない。
もういいんだな。
ああ、姉さんには会えなかったが、目を取り戻すことができた。意志の残滓すら残されていないが、それでもようやく手にした姉さんへのこれまでのように立ち止まり続けていたら、こんな成果は得られなかっただろう。だから恐れず進み続けよう。もう一度向かうんだ、姉さんの待つボイドへ。
早く探しして片目を返してやらないとな。
この目の有するエーテルは多少の影響を受けているけれど、完全に闇に染まってはいない。本体だって容易にならずに持ちこたえているかもしれないわ。
She is a great worm, so if anybody can survive in
言い
there.
たいところだけど、ガレマルドのこと投げ出してはいけないわ。
再びボイドゲートが開かれる可能性がある以上、こちらに残って警戒しておくものも必要だ。私たちはガレマルドの地で復興に向かい始めた人々を守る。この隠れ里についても用意たちの動向を見つつ有効活用していければと思っているよ。
That'd be neat.
ああ、それでいい。ボイドの方については俺たちに任せておけ。
アジュダヤをゴルベーザたちから解放できれば、彼らがこちらへのゲートを開けることもなくなるはず。安心して復興を目指せるわ。
わかった。朗報が届くのを待っているよ。
Glad tidings.
ゼロ、この人たちのこと頼んだわよ。
なぜ私に？
Good.
あなたも一緒に第13世界に行くんでしょ。だったら仲間としてね。
I'm hoping that, like,
契約した通り同行はする。
there's enough to, like, I'm hoping that, like, we won't end up at the
ひとま
trial
ず麓まで戻ろ
in
う。
this episode. Because I feel I don't want to have to do what I did for the last one, which was, like, find a way to record it during the day. And then have to splice the episodes together. So. But only time will tell. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. So we have every faith in you. We will pray for your safety all the same. Also, aren't they cold? They're not in their cold outfits. But we're back in Garlemald. I mean, also we were in Lapis Minalis, which is even colder. So, really. Glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. Goodbye, Elfino and Alice. Till next time. Dragon's Resolve complete. Ceruleum has been added to the Unending Codex. For centuries, the Garleans warred with the Corvosi for control of the warm and fertile land south of Ilsabard's central mountains. But they were eventually defeated and driven into the northern wastes. Winters in the Garleans' new home were harsh. The northern seas were bound in ice for most of the year, and the resources of the waters were available for only a slim window. Likewise, farming and rearing animals were possible only at certain times. The land, in other words, could not support a large populace. The Garleans multiplied slowly, and over time were forced to accept being few in number. There's but one benefit to the frigid land, its vast deposits of ceruleum. This deep blue liquid burned as well as oil, and kept the hearth warm during the long, dark times of year. Indeed, had it not been for this natural resource, the Garleans would not have survived the severe winter cold. Yet it was to be a long time before the advent of the ceruleum engine, and the Garleans realized what a boon this liquid was. Past Bard. Ooh. This isn't the end, right? But, like, maybe this is a halfway point? Am I right in assuming we are to return to the void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes. That is Estinian's voice? Now that matters have been settled, yes. But first we should return to Radzatan to prepare. And everyone is ready. Let us convene at Magaduta. Alright. Let us head back to Radzatan then. It sounds like a plan to me. And then off to Magaduta afterward. No. I would not like to set my home point here. Although... No. Okay, 1,162. Nowhere even close to being able to use the thing yet. So... to buy my, my Mendarium meteorite. Nowhere close to being able to get to use the to buy the Mandarium meteor. Never mind, whatever. Whoops. Well, that's not good. Fire.
今の光は一体。
エーテルの本流。何かとてつもなく大きな魔法が発動したみたい。
Part 2 of their plan, I would assume.
現地に向かって確かめるぞ。あんたらちょっと待ちな。海には今近づかねえ方がいい。
何があった？
バフラウ島のあたりから突然光の柱が昇ったかと思ったら、とてつもねえ爆発音が響いたんだ。それだけじゃねえ、島があったあたりから巨大な化け物が飛び出してきてよ。
Oh boy.
俺はまた週末の獣が現れたんじゃねえかと思って慌てて逃げてきたってわけだ。
その化け物はどこへ向かった？
わからねえ。この島の北側の方に飛んでったっきり見えなくなっちまった。
そうか、わかった。貴重な情報感謝する。
Oh boy.
バフラウ島というのは海底遺跡につながっていた小島だ。
私たちの使うゲートが狙われた。カイナッツ王の剣の直後だもの。用意の関与もあり得るわ。
I mean, yeah, if one Archfiend came through, another probably also came
急い
through.
宝物殿に向かいたいところだが、上陸した化け物を捨ておくわけにもいかない。私の本体で空から捜索を試みよう。化け物の正体が何であるにせよ、それが最も。
落ち着け。さっき逃げてったやつの言葉を忘れたのか？そんな中で天竜が空を舞えばいよいよ誤解を招きかね。大使ならこういう時こそ宮殿でドンと構えていろ。
True indeed. I'll see to the fiend. We can work together on this.
すまない。恩に切る。ならば私はメーガドゥータ宮に戻って聖戦士たちと共に先の爆発に巻き込まれた者がいないか被害状況を確認しよう。君に
That
は
would be a good idea.
島の北側に向かったという化け物を捜索してもらいたい。
No problem. We got this.
捜索には人手がいる。ゼロにも補佐を頼みたいところだが。
いいだろう。
Such a change.
ゼロがそちらに回ってくれるなら、私とエスティニアンで宝物殿の様子を調べてくるわ。
ぜひ頼む。他の化け物が出てこないとも限らないのだ。十分に注意してくれ。では後ほどまたメーガドゥータ宮で。みんな必ず無事に戻ってきてほしい。
All right. Off to the island, which means that we're probably about to do the trial. Oh boy. And if so, oh no. We know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? No, I know people who have may have seen something. We split up and make inquiries. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then? The great work, and the encampment at the Hamza hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. Alright. Then let us head that way. I still wish we could get up to this thing. Cause like, could you imagine the view standing up here in this like spot up here, you know? That would be amazing. But it is what it is. Just as normal, unfortunately, I don't expect us to ever be able to get over to that side of Rodzithan. Or of Thavnair, rather. Don't expect us to ever get over to this side. What with that being where, like, Vanaspati and such like that is. So, that was all a dungeon. So, but maybe one day. Saw the light over at the Buffalo Remnants too, did you? Sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We'll continue to watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. I realized I wasn't doing, like, the accent at all, so... These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Buffalo Remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flowing from the explosion, but now I wonder... It flew north, in the direction of Khadga. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Towards Khadga, huh? Do I know what Khadga is? Nabdeen, I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Buffalo Remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Khadga by the sisters. Had I learned of this sooner, never mind. There was no time to waste. Well, I mean, that tells me it's definitely not the end. The Thayers Untold. This is probably the trial, though. Oh boy. Now apprised of the situation, Nabdeen is eager to take action. Confound it! We were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to get to the top of Khadga? Let's go and see if the fiend is there and is indeed there. Oh wait, is that? But there's no telling what manner of enemy this may be. Don't worry, I got this. Said again. You are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish, we will leave this in your hands. The giant skull grounds are situated at the base of Khadga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Quitanor, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. That thing! Literally what I was just saying. It sounds like the trial is going to be on top of that thing, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, I totally forgot that that was called Khadga. They did mention that in the quest, in one of the quests, but I had just forgotten. So, Quitaner. You want to climb Khadga? Can't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. If you are determined to go, I suggest you speak with Sramul. He climbs like a langur and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. To the top of Khadga. I remember it being called like the sword of something as well, because it looks like a giant sword sticking out of the ground. How to reach the top of Kadga? After what has happened, this should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be possible. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. So I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? See to Kadga? Ooh. Yes, please.
Kikoeru, Yashitora yo. やられたわ。風法の間のボイドゲートは宝物殿ごと破壊されていたの。
Uh-oh.
きっとこれがゴルベーザの本当の狙いだったのよ。私たちから第13世界へと渡る手段を奪うことがね。カイナッツォは陽動だった。アジュダヤの目を使って私たちをおびき寄せ、命がけで時間を稼いだのよ。
Fun.
別動隊が宝物殿に侵入し、私たちのゲートを破壊するための時間をね。気をつけて。あなたが追っているのは宝物殿を完全に破壊し、文字通り海底に沈めたほどの強敵よ。
Fun. And there he is. The final Archfiend.
Beautiful 光景だ。我らの世界も昔はこのように色づいていた。
It does look pretty incredible up here. I would love to see more. Of Golbez's champions, I presume. You're the one who destroyed the treasure vault.
Iかにも私はゴルベーザ四天王が一角ルビカンテ。
Rubicante.
かような異形となり果てても未だに悪鬼に落ちきれぬ無様な男よ。闇に沈んだ世界にてただ赤日を思い嘆いていた私の前にあのお方が現れ、未だ救えるものが残されているのだと示してくださった。
Oh, really?
故に私はゴルベーザ様の右腕となり、その大業をなすために生きてきたのだ。やはり貴殿からはよこしまなものを感じない。かの竜を求めるのも善なる思いゆえなのであろうな。が渡すわけにはいかぬ。貴殿らの行いが存在が大業の妨げとなるゆえに
Whoops.
山頂にて待つ異界の勇士よ、正々堂々と勝負しようではないか。
Hex, man. Look at it. It just goes all the way up. I shall absolutely climb it. Mount Ordeals, now accessible. Oh boy. And it was in that moment the Serene realized, ah crap! It's time for the trial, and I am probably not gonna get into this. Mount Ordeals. Wow, it gives a whole 1 extra causality tombstone. Right, so, chances of us actually getting in are pretty slim. I'm also very sad that this is the extent of what we get to see of the top of Khadga. I mean, obviously when we get into Mount Ordeals, we'll see more, since we're going to the summit. It's just like, this is, I'm disappointed that this is as close as we get, you know? It's like, but let me go closer. I just want to go. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit to see if there's any possibility at all that I can get into this still tonight. It is 3:30 in the morning, so the chances are very slim. But maybe since this is the current trial, maybe there's a, chance. If not, this will be another one of those things that I have to splice together. So, I am going to pause here. I will give it a few minutes, and if I don't get in, then, well, I guess I just said it all, didn't I? So yeah. Be right back, hopefully. Hopefully that, I won't be returning days from now. Or a day from now, or whatever. So yeah, it's been 10 minutes. I don't think I'm getting into this tonight. Hey game, you're free to prove me wrong. But yeah, so I unfortunately am more than likely gonna have to splice this together, like I did with the last trial. So I guess I will see you all in that moment, in just a few seconds for you. For me, it'll be a whole nother day. Whee! So fun. So fun. Alright. Whew. So yeah, it's the next day, as I said. We've finally got in. I've been sitting in queue for half an hour trying to freaking queue for this. I just started, teleporting between freaking towns. The three, capitals there. Trying to find people while sitting in queue. So, a torque of flame, Rubicant.
よくぞ来た異界の勇士よ全力でかかってくるがいい正々堂々戦おうぞ炎の魔導を極めし力見せてやろう
Glory of fire. Alright. Well, everything is on fire now, for sure. Or at least on that side. What am I trying to do? We're going over here where everybody else is. It's not a maze for me, it's a maze for his, like, attack. Also, I didn't realize that he has a ginormous freaking hitbox. Because reasons. Because why not give the boss, who is just a normal sized dude, a giant freaking hitbox? Not gonna lie, this is one of the biggest complaints I have with Final Fantasy XIV. Is they seem to forget that ranged classes do in fact exist. And it is okay to, like, make enemies the appropriate size. You know? And I understand some of it is like, well, you know, you can't guarantee through, like, Party Finder and Duty Finder and such, you know, that there's going to be a ranged class, right? To that I say, stop building the freaking game around the monsters and start building the monsters around the game. You know? Okay, so the yellow line shows where his skill is going. Clearly you want to be further back. So I mean, like, for example, this is gonna turn. Right? Also, I wasn't shackled because I got rezzed. That's always hilarious to see. I thought it was weird that I was able to move around there. And sure enough, it do in fact be that I was not supposed to be moving around. But I didn't get, you know, the status effect, so... Ah, frick. Phase shift. Phase change. Oh, you frick. Kill Vanderwild. One of the tanks had to be right back because the puppy was lying, it says. Ow? What? Oh. We were supposed to coordinate that for that attack. Shiro got wrecked because he was AFK. Also, one thing I do like about Reaper is they have relatively low downtime. You know? Torment of his heat is made manifest. I'm just going to follow where people are moving to. Which is apparently on the line because it's going to go around. But also, should we have been further back maybe? Oh wait, also I can attack from here, so that's nice. Hadn't realized that I could attack from there. And I'm just gonna go over there. Rick, long skill. Also wrong skill again. Okay, reset that. Freaking shift 2. Hit 7 this time. Avatar state. I don't know that that was... I don't know that I could have avoided that, not gonna lie. Like, other people could. I don't know that I could, from where I was. Also, just gonna say, people have no patience. Freaking Lapis Manalis, right, is the newest dungeon. You know? Ow. And like, immediately after that episode, you know, or at first part of this episode, I suppose, actually. Like, immediately after, like, doing that part of the episode, I went and did expert roulette since it had unlocked now. And the first tank that I get, or, well, the first, you know, expert roulette I get is Lapis Manalis. And the tank just goes in and pulls everything. I'm like, okay, well, this is not going to work. Because it's, you know, current content. There's no freaking way, unless, like, all of us have, like, really good gear. Of course, I have garbage gear. You know, my gear is, you know, Lapis Manalis level-ish. There we go. And apparently, I don't know, that tank had some stupidly good gear. Maybe he was maxed out on 630s or something. He took basically no damage. I basically had nothing I had to do in the way of healing him. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, at least that was nice. You know, at least if you're going to pull stupidly like that, then, you know, at least you have the ability to back that up. And then today, I got, you know, I did expert roulette when I got on, and the tank pulled everything, and we nearly died every pull, and yet the tank kept doing it. I'm going, really? Like, it's not that hard, people. Just don't freaking pull stupid. It's current content. There's no reason to wall to wall.
これが四天王を討ち取ってきた力か。見事だ。
Did defeat all of them. What is it that Gomez seeks? Why do you fight? What is it that you wish to save? Why do you fight?
相対した敵の宿願を知ろうと
As
する
Gaia
か。
says, why do you fight?
ならば教えてやろう。我らの始まりを。
Oh, nice. Going into some memories. How it all began. Oh, there they are. The original forms of the four.
この世界が闇に沈んで幾世相。あれほど美しかった世界は混沌と化し、生きとし生ける者は心まで醜い異形へとなり果て、わずかばかりのエーテルを奪い合っている。だが、お前たちは違う。己がどのような人間であったか、何のために戦っていたのか。この世界をありし日の姿に戻すことはもはやかなわぬ。だが、止まった命を終わらせ、我らを生命へと回帰させることはできよう。そのために向かうのだ。新天地へと。
Seek the promised land.
掲げたことを叶いもしない希望を見せてくれる。
Picante.
決して世まいごとではない。アシエンなる者によれば、我らの世界とは別に13の世界が存在しているという。時折ささやきかけてくる我らをたぶらかさんとする呼び声は、隣り合った世界からの干渉だ。そして向こう側とこちら側を隔てているもの、次元の壁を破壊することで我らは世界を渡ることが可能となる。つまりはなんだ、アチナさんに押し入って世界丸ごと奪おうってわけか。面白そうじゃねえか。俺は乗ったぜ。
K. I love when they do that.
お前たちはお前たちの目的のため我が計画を使うがよい。私は私の宿願のためお前たちの力を利用する。
Have to get the cape flowing, you know, dramatic cape flow.
我は闇の魔王となりて 光さす世界を奪おう。
Whoops. They are forced to live forever, and they yearn for death, basically. That's why immortality sucks.
そうして我らの計画が始まったのだ。
Or I should say, you know, like in every mythology, that there's this idea of like eventually we'll reach this state of like living forever, and I'm always like, that would suck.
つまりお前たちは第13世界を捨てこの世界を奪うつもりなのか。
いかにも終わった世界を今さらどうこうすることはできない。だが異なる世界を手にすれば状況は変わる。我らは再び尊厳ある生命に戻るのだ。
お前は己の意志でゴルベーザに従っていたんだな。
そうだ。それが私にとっての贖罪なのだ。英雄足らんと志しながらもかなわず、戦を止めることすらできなかった自分への罰よ。
戦。メモリア戦争を止めようとしていたのか。それなのになぜ新たな戦いを引き起こそうとする。
Interesting she mentions the Contra Memoria in the Japanese version.
惨劇を伴ってでも誰かが止めねばならないからだ。あの世界の我らの終わりなき堕落を。高潔であろうとし、今なおそれを求めながら飢えるままに食らい混ざり獣へと落ちていく。魂が冒涜され続け、どうして耐えられる。
わからないな、私には。だがお前たちが救済を歌いながら別の誰かの世界を奪おうとしているのは気に食わない。こっちで出会ったアルフィノやアリゼ、ユルスたちは、強さでも契約でもないものでつながっていた。互いのために頑張っていた。
So, I don't understand Japanese, but my guess is that she basically said that she learned this from Elfino and Alice, because I definitely did hear her specifically say them. So, there may have even been more after that.
必要もないのに私を助けに駆けつけたんだ。
Possibly even part of that.
誰かと何かを成し遂げるなら、そういうことの方がいい。お前たちとゴルベーザは結局腹を空かせた獣の集まりじゃないか。
ならば止めてみせろ。我らが世界の闇に浮かぶ月を目指すがいい。そこにお前たちが求める竜とあのお方がいる。
The moon! Why are you telling this? Are you betraying Gobez? Why are you telling us this?
何？そうまでそしられては最後に一つ誠の高潔を成したかっただけのこと。 加えて貴殿らならばあるいはあのお方の思いを引き出せるのではないかとな。止まった命を終わらせるという大義名分ではなく、ゴルベーザ様だけが抱えてきた真なる思い。
Oh boy. I need to shut off the shout chat again now that I have found people. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. Alright. Gods rebel, lands tremble. Zero is already contemplating your next move. There's nothing more for us here. What of Ulzadal's legacy? Has there been word from Yustola and the others? It's gone. I see. Frustrating, perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Magaduda and rejoin the others. Well, how about that? Yeah, I mean, after this quest, that's gonna be it. I will officially be caught up. This will probably release before, or after 6.4 has come out. So, by the time this releases, it will not be new content, I'm sure. But yeah, as of the time of recording this, we are about to finish off the last of the MSQ, and that excites me. It's good to see you both returned hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago, and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Yes. Enter Magaduta. I assume we're going to get a cutscene here, and then basically after that it'll be the end of the quest. So I'm not even going to bother, like, ending the episode until we get through this. Because it's definitely not enough for another episode. I don't think. Oh no. Could this turn into another Endwalker? The Endwalker finale that was 3 hours long. Because I was like, I don't need to cut it here. We're freaking... We're good. There's not much left. And there was. But just as I did with that series. Just as I did with that episode, I'll end up just breaking this up if I need to. I'm already having to edit it anyway, so... But I don't think I'll need to. Should just be able to splice the two together without issue. He wants to bring all of the void scent to the source.
用意の力そのものも脅威だけれど、世界の壁を壊すのだもの。霊災に匹敵する事態が起こりかねないわ。
The eighth calamity. How can we prevent this? I can't let that happen. Basically, he wants a rejoining.
そのためにはゴルベーザを止めるしかないわ。
しかしルビカンテの策により我々がボイドへと渡る方法は失われてしまった。
問題はやはりそこね。カイナッツ王が最後に口にしていた俺の役目は終わったとは、まさにそのことだったんだわ。
四天王を犠牲にしてまで俺たちの介入を阻んだということは、ゴルベーザが世界の壁を破壊できるようになるまでまだ多少の時間はあるはずだが、
ゴルベーザが準備を完了させるのが先か、私たちが第13世界に渡る方法を再び得るのが先か。
クラックを見つければもう一度人工アトモスを使えるのだけど、そう都合よくいくとは限らないものね。別の手法を検討してみた方がいいか。少し時間をもらっていいかしら。オールドシャーレアンに戻って調べ物をしてきたいの。
ああ、もちろんだ。こちらもアトモスの製造に当たった錬金術師たちに改めて意見を募ってみるとしよ
う。じゃあ行ってくるわ。できるだけ早急に成果が出せるよう尽力するつもりよ。
I'm a little surprised that people aren't thinking that, but maybe I'm missing something.
俺たちの出番は先になりそうだな。
Still alone will be more a match for those tomes. How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed?
そうだな。方法が見つかれば敵の拠点に乗り込むことになる。激戦になることは間違いない。
ゼロ、引き続き君にも第13世界に同行してもらえると考えていいだろうか。
ああ、そのためにさらなるエーテルをよこせというつもりもない。私はお前たちと行くことで確かめたいんだ。自分がルビカンテに語ったことは。お前たちが助けに来た時に胸の奥で感じた熱、その正体をな。
Sounds like a plan.
だったら魔女殿が奮闘してくれている間にそれぞれ身支度を整えておくとするか。
そうとも、次こそは必ず。
Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Thavnair been saved yet again, But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Alzadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and altogether we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. That's it. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, on the moon? I mean, this is Troya, but I assume, I assume it's gonna look up and go and show the moon. Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th. Dark Throne on the moon. Interesting that there is a moon, though.
カイナッツォとルビカンテは命の巡りへと戻ったか。この世界では欲深き者ほど役に立つ。奴らは多くを求め、故にこそ課せられた役割をよくこなしてくれた。スカルミリョーネ、バルバリシア、カイナッツォ、ルビカンテ。いずれも実に優秀な駒であったな。
Interesting. He said them specifically by name, which is, I mean, it makes sense. It is just a little sad, though, that that's not, like, captured here.
But, 我が計画の成就が目前に迫った今、もはや弱者を従える必要もない。ここから先は私一人で進もう。
There's Azdaha. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. So he's
育成層の時を経て、ようやくここまで来た。
I see.
これで終わりを迎えることができる。
Got it.
あの星の命も、我が苦しみも。
Oh boy. Beyond closed gates await your foe, where no path leads, and none may go. Ooh. I see. To be continued. Oh boy. I see. Well, that is it. That is officially the end of 6.3. And as it says, it is to be continued. So yeah, I don't know when this will end up going up. If the patch hasn't come out by the time this episode airs, then there will be more episodes after the patch comes out. If the patch is already out by the time this airs, then you probably won't notice any difference in my posting of videos. So I don't know. I don't know if they've actually announced the date of the patch release. I know they said it came out in May, late May, but I haven't heard beyond that, so I do not know. But I am definitely excited to see where this goes. So yeah, I guess that's it for Endwalker right now, because we've gone through everything that's currently out. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the playlist for more episodes. Get yourself caught up on what the story is right now, before patch 6.4 comes out, you know. So there, you know, you can do that. But I guess with that though, I will oh yeah, there's links also to Discord and Patreon so that you can help support the channel. You know, get caught up, or you know, come on out, hang out with us in the Discord chat, all that. And I'll see you all next time. See you later. I don't know why I whispered that. I just did.